All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So, crazy NFL Sunday, right? 1 o'clock slate just wrapped up. We had a bunch of great games. Raiders, Chiefs, Eagles, Steelers. The Jets are, 5 weeks into the season, have not won a game, double-digit losses galore. Unbelievable. But the Atlanta Falcons also lost, right? And that's kind of the topic of the video. Because the Falcons, not only are they, did they lose to the division rival Carolina Panthers today, and they were just completely outmatched, and the Falcons have way more talent than the Panthers do. But this season has been a complete disaster, right? Complete train wreck from the get-go. 0-5, winless, and there's a rumor floating around Twitter currently saying that Dan Quinn is fired. Now, he's not officially fired, right? The team didn't come out and say that because you just don't do that the day of the game. Normally, if a team's going to be firing their head coach, it's going to be the day after, like the following morning. We just saw Houston do it, and now it's looking like, if this rumor is true, that Dan Quinn's next up. He's next in line. He's gone. Now, I will say this. A change needs to be made. Now, I'm not saying that the Falcons are going to come back, make the playoffs and all that kind of stuff. Even though there's a third wild card and they have a ton of talent, I think this season is just a wash. So I would focus on next year. The perfect candidate for this Falcons team, who I would personally bring in, is Mike LaFleur, right? Mike LaFleur from the San Francisco 49ers. This is a dude that is super familiar with Kyle Shanahan, super familiar with the West Coast system. I mean, you look at the Falcons offensive depth chart, right? The roster, it's the perfect fit for the West Coast. They have the true X in Julio Jones that can create separation and win one-on-one battles on the outside. Matt Ryan is a perfect fit for that West Coast scheme. I mean, that was the season that they went to the Super Bowl when Kyle Shanahan was there. So whether it's getting a guy like LaFleur in the building to be the next head coach, to just take this offense and just slam it right back into the West Coast scheme and get things going that way, or they can try to possibly hire a Robert Saleh and get this defense playing with a little bit more attitude and have Saleh as the head coach and then bring LaFleur as the OC. If that's the case, though, you might have to, kind of like a package deal here, but if that's the case, you don't want to be in a situation that the Falcons were in a couple years ago, where if the offense gets turned around and the Falcons start winning a bunch of games, then LaFleur is gone. He's leaving. So it's going to be an interesting storyline to kind of watch as we move forward here. But those are the two guys that I would look at. But LaFleur would be the highlight. So Falcons fans, I'm sorry the season has not gone well for you guys. It's tough. I mean, at least with the Jets are winless too. But I mean, the Falcons roster is a lot better, so they can turn it around really quick, whether it's next season or late this year, whatever the case may be. But Dan Quinn, a change needed to be made. I like Dan Quinn. I don't love the guy. He's like, I guess, average to me, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So I'll leave it there. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. And as always, thanks so much for watching, and go Jets.